What's up, y'all? Go gang, go gang, go gang. Go gang, go gang. Yo, what's poppin', y'all? Hold on, let me get my mask. Let me put my face on. All right, hey Cole, hey baby thug, Mr. Motherfucking Wonderful, what's happening? I gotta place the socials and alert. Gotta alert everybody. Let them know I'm about to be over here talking nothing for an hour. Exactly, Mr. Wonderful. Gotta put my face on so I ain't got no face. You feel me? Put my face to have no face. That's how we do it over here. That's how we do it over here, baby. That's how us Virginia niggas do it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm almost done. I had to hit that button, though. Yeah, we gotta get this started here. Get y'all motherfuckers through y'all lunch breaks. All right. Some of y'all just going into work. Some of y'all just getting off. Some of y'all on the halfway through. Some of y'all ain't even clock in yet. Like Peanut, I ain't even clock in yet. I gotta clock in after this and deal with all my trials and tribulations and shit. Hell yeah, Perry. It's that lunchtime action. You feel me? It's that lunchtime action. As a matter of fact, I ain't even gonna waste your break, nigga. Let's get it popping.
Smoke something, hear the mash buttons on them. Kung Fu flicks right here, they ain't got nothing on them. Logos, websites, one-stop shop for them. Yeah, my neck of the woods, then say what's up, homie. Your phone ain't the only pound that is lit. Every steam I'm on, you can see I smoke a pound of that shit. That's so clap. You can get pound with the grip. It's going down, and you know it's season 3 in this bitch. Ayy, mashing buttons to retros or your fighters. A single players with blunt mask and a lighter. A shit you ain't heard of, some whack and some fire. But you and me, so grab your L and get higher. When it comes to the art, man, I'm different and I'm giving. Can't lie, this is the hand I was given. Better make sure your seatbelt on and you're strapped up. You are now riding with Peanut the Kidnapper. Enjoy the show.
God damn it. Muted like a motherfucker. What's good, y'all? Good morning. How y'all feeling out here? Thank you for that, Perry. Quah. Go gang. Yo, thank y'all for coming through, man. It's your boy, man, Peanut the Kidnapper once again. What's good with you? I hope y'all enjoying y'all Monday thus far. All right. Yeah, I know niggas is at work and shit, man. I know niggas is getting it in, getting that money, man. Or whatever it is y'all doing, dropping them kids off, picking them up. I ain't gonna act like I know what the timelines of people that listen to me, but I tell you right here on the East Coast is 1:13 p.m. in the afternoon or whatever. So yeah, it's about yeah. We well into the afternoon here on this side. But for all my West Coast niggas, good morning. All right, good morning to the West Coast. Listen. My blunt at, man. You already know how we do this, man. Let's spark this blunt. I got my coffee here to get the day started off right. You feel me? Another random nut in the building. It's a quickie. Don't worry. It's going to be a quick one. All right? I ain't even going to fuck up your hair. I ain't even going to fuck your hair up. You feel me? spark that up real quick. Yo, shout out to my niggas. Shout out to my working niggas, man. I like working from home. I like working from home, yo. I think working from home is a blessing. It's a blessing, cause all of that shit you had to deal with when you had to go into jobs and shit. I ain't gotta really deal with that shit no more. Yeah, I ain't, and you know the shit I'm talking about. You know, let's talk about like whack ass coworkers. Oh yeah, this is a good subject here because I know a lot of y'all dealing with that shit as we speak. All right, you know what I'm talking about? Them whack ass, lazy ass. Listen, I'm not a super hard worker. When I go to a job, I'm not a let's get all of this shit done ASAP right now as fast as possible, the best way possible. That ain't me. But I ain't the type of nigga to leave my work on nobody else. And a lot of people work with people who don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, they'll let you do everything. You feel me? They won't do what they supposed to do. They'll let you do every fucking thing. Yo, they cool with that shit, right? You know, them lazy good for nothings at the job and shit, right? You feel me? But then you trying to be all gangster and shit about it, so you don't want to go tell on them. You don't want to be a snitch, right? Even though I don't know how the fuck street rules apply to your 9 to 5, but you don't want to be a snitch, so you don't want to tell them, so you just gotta deal with it. You might talk to that nigga or something once or twice about it, but shit don't change. So you just deal with it. I've been in that position before myself. Well, I ain't want to be a snitch and I ain't want to go tell the boss, hey, yo, this nigga ain't doing shit. This nigga, hey, yo, niggas really got me doing everything. Yeah. You gotta let that go. Yeah, 9 to 5 in the streets. Go tell on that nigga. Yeah, go tell on that nigga. Yeah, I got permission from Peanut. Go tell on that nigga. Yeah, somebody got y'all working extra because they slacking on they work and shit, yo. Feel free to go tell on that nigga, bro. Because that motherfucker obviously don't give a fuck about your well-being, your mental well-being and your comfortability at work. Yo, they don't give a fuck about you. Alright, so nip that shit in the butt. I'm telling everybody today, if you got that coworker that's dragging ass and making your job harder, yo, tell on that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Fuck he gonna do? Tell on him. Alright? If he too lazy to work, he damn sure too lazy to fight. Listen. Yo. I used to have niggas like that, man. I quit a job because of some shit like that. Like, real talk. I worked at a job at one time that gave me one of those crazy schedules. Some of y'all may have had had one of these jobs like this where they don't have a solid schedule. So every week is something different. You feel me? Every week you might come in at 2 o'clock. You might come in at 8 in the morning. You might come in at 11 on the next day. Really screwy, stupid fucking schedules that, just fucks up your internal clock altogether, right? I used to have one of them jobs. And I was always finding myself, no matter what my schedule was, I'd be closing. I'd be the nigga in there closing every night. And I had another nigga I work with. And this fat, lazy bitch, he told the boss man that, yeah, if you change me to closing, I'm just going to leave. So when I go try to talk to my boss about it, like, yo, look, man, like, you got to switch the schedule. I can't be in here every fucking night when there's another nigga here. What is the problem? Yo, they gonna tell me, yeah, he got kids and shit and this and that or whatever. Listen, I know this shit may sound, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga kids. Cause he went and busted random unscrupulous nuts. I gotta close every night. How does that work? Do I need to go have a kid so I can have an easier schedule? How does that even work? Fuck that nigga kid. So I walked out. I left the job. Oh, you worried about that nigga leaving? Cool. I'm leaving. Alright, I walked out on them niggas. Not before I stole a few things. Yeah, I stole a lot of shit before I ain't gonna say which job it was. But yeah, I walked away with something. Yeah. I took my pension compensation pack, nigga. You feel me? Yeah, I tell you, boy, I got some shit out of there before I got out of there, nigga. Yeah, I got some shit out of there. Yeah, them niggas are really trying to play you. Like, y'all care more about how this nigga feel and his feelings and his family and all that shit more than me. And my shit just don't matter because I didn't have kids at the time. So my life and my time was meaningless because I didn't fuck around and bust random unscrupulous nuts and shit. That's not on me. That's his fault. That's some shit that he need to deal with. So yeah, I took a lot of shit, man. Listen, let me tell you, I have no problem with stealing from corporations and shit. I used to. I don't do that shit no more. But yeah, when I was younger, I ain't never look at them niggas like they was really missing that money. To this day, that business is still open. The shit that I stole didn't shut them niggas down one bit. You feel me? They still open. They still thriving. They still doing great. Fantastic. Numbers through the roof. I ain't gonna say what company it was, but they doing great. Just fine. Not even missing that shit I took. But yeah, I'm petty like that. Yeah, I'm petty like that at work, yo. I had another job, yo. I had some weird fucking coworkers. I had one nigga I used to work with. This nigga was an ex-prison nigga. We cool now. Me and homie cool now. So I'm gonna say that first. Me and him cool. And he ended up being like my only homeboy at that particular job or whatever. And so he like a, penitentiary nigga. You feel me? He a penitentiary nigga, and you know what I mean? One of them extra hard boiled grizzled niggas. You feel me? Now I'm a street nigga myself, but I'm not overly negative. This nigga was overly negative. Let me tell you how. I almost got in a fight with this nigga when I first met him. 3 weeks into working with this nigga, now, as y'all can tell, I'm a chatty nigga. I like to talk, I like to laugh, I like to joke. I'm a big joker. I love to joke. That's how I get through a work day. I can't get through a work day miserable all fucking day, man. I gotta liven shit the fuck up. So that's me. I used to go around the shop joking and shit like that or whatever. Laughing. Just happy. This nigga hated happiness. Yeah, this nigga hated happiness. This nigga actually had the audacity to snap on me one day and was like, yo, why you always gotta be walking around here smiling and laughing all fucking day? Yo, you need to chill that shit the fuck out. And it's like, yo, nigga, I really gotta fight you, yo, because I'm happy? Because if I gotta fight you for being happy, then we just gotta do that then. But I'm not about to stop that shit. I'm not about to stop, smiling, joking, laughing, and being, generally trying to be positive at work and shit. Ain't like I'm clowning this nigga moms and no shit like that. I won't doing no disrespectful shit. I won't crossing them type of lines. I won't even necessarily making these jokes towards this nigga in particular. I was just around the shop joking and laughing. This nigga hated that shit. And then I noticed, some people just don't like happiness. If they going through some shit, seeing somebody else happy makes them feel worse. Cause you at work, cause this nigga was at work miserable. Me being at work trying to be happy and shit and upbeat. And, you know what I mean? It pissed this nigga off. Now, after I said what I said, either you gonna fight me for being happy or you just gonna deal with it, not my nigga, cause I'm not gonna stop. That shit just sound retarded. Your request is retarded. Like, if you think I'm gonna wipe the smile off my face when you around because you don't like me smiling, you retarded. You just gonna have to go ahead and swing on me, cause it's not gonna stop. So he separated from me. He went back to his area, and like halfway through the day, nigga came back to me like, yeah, that shit was stupid, yo. My bad. I just ain't used to that shit or whatever. Me and that nigga mad cool now. Me and my nigga mad cool now. That's why I ain't gonna say no names of that nigga. But if you ever see this shit, nigga, you know what it was, nigga. Alright, you know what it was, nigga. You was silly as shit. That was one of the silliest shits I ever dealt with at a job right there. Was some nigga being mad at me for being happy. But we cool as shit now. That nigga, when you go back and think about some shit like that, you could be mad about that shit or whatever. And obviously he won't mad about that. He won't mad about me he was mad about some other shit. I was just an outlet. But I'm an outlet that's ready to fight. You feel me? Like, I'm an outlet that's ready to fight. Don't come threaten me with a good time. You feel me? Like, I don't come threaten me with a good time. I don't start fights, but man, oh man, I'm down. I'm down. I always like to test myself against different niggas. I'm down. I just ain't gonna start shit. So if you feel like you want to fight me because I'm happy, nigga, I feel like I'm the righteous one in this fight. I'm good for that. Let's do it. Let's go. And I'm gonna laugh while we fighting. And just cause it obviously make you mad. Alright. That's just how it was. So it was like, yeah, yo, you Yeah, you just gonna have to swing on me then. Yeah, you just gonna have to swing on me, my nigga. Alright? And I said that with a big ass smile on my face. You just gonna have to swing, my nigga. Like, what you want me to do? Not be happy because you around. To make that shit make sense, I'm a grown ass fucking man. Yeah, you just gonna have to swing on me. Anyways, it ain't never get to that. Homie thought about it. You know, it was a super stupid fucking reason to be upset with me. And he dealt with it. And it's been laughs and jokes ever since, nigga. Yeah. Been laughing and joking with this nigga ever since. Shout out to my nigga though. But it's just these are just, I mean, the world is full of different people. And these are just some of the people that you can possibly come across. You can very well come across people that just upset at you for being happy. This applies to anything, not just the workplace, anywhere. Anywhere, yo, anywhere, anybody out there in the streets, whatever you doing out there, if you enjoying it, it's always gonna be somebody in the background upset that you happy. Someone is always gonna be upset. Your happiness is always gonna make somebody's misery amplified. You feel me? And they'll hate you for it. They'll hate you for their misery, and you ain't got shit to do with none of it. You feel me? And it's just a little, you know what I mean? That's a little something for you, man. Yo, you gotta watch out for these people. You gotta realize and notice that shit. Even people close to you will do that shit. Even people close to you will do that shit. What they call it? They call it hating. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they call it hating. You know what I mean? Well, niggas will be cool with you and then, you know, not really like your situation or be envious of your situation secretly and just hate your guts. You feel me? Because you content. You content with what you got. You happy with what you got. And niggas that hate your guts for that. So for all those type of people, I say just go ahead and swing on me. Because I ain't going to stop, nigga. And y'all shouldn't stop either. Don't ever... I got niggas who good at things. Who are great at things. Either they great artists, rappers, videographers. You know, niggas got their little looks and shit. Niggas got their little buff. But, you know, I ain't got all that. I got regular nigga muscles, alright? Ain't nothing about me gym. This ain't nothing gym on me. You feel me? This is regular ass nigga muscles. This is this is my whole muscle structure come from fighting and jumping fences and running. You feel me? And fucking. That's where all my muscles come. I got niggas be like, yeah, I got some good shoulders. These is fuck muscles right here. Yeah, these is fuck muscles right there. I don't do no gym shit. Alright. So I got the homies who all cut up and shit and all that. But niggas will be like, you know, like they don't want to show they shit. Look, I say if you good at something, show that shit off, nigga. You good at drawing, you good at rapping, whatever. Show that shit off and don't be worried about how you gonna make other motherfuckers feel. You know what I mean? Like, niggas, you know, I got some, you know, when you dealing with, when you being a humble person, you always worried about how you making the next person feel. We gotta stop doing that shit. I mean, it's one thing, you know, if you being blatantly disrespectful to somebody or whatever, but feeling yourself is not a reason. You should never hold back feeling yourself. People will call it egotistical or narcissist. They'll put whatever labels it is on you for feeling like you awesome. See, hey Monica, Socks, what's up, G? Monica, what's poppin'? Welcome to the Random Nut, yo. Podcast or whatever. We just talking. I freestyle all these podcasts. I don't plan none of these shit. That's why I be rambling. But don't ever, you know. On one hand, this world will tell you that, you know, it's almost like this world is telling you just to be miserable and be okay with being miserable. As soon as you start feeling good about yourself and bigging yourself up, people talk shit about you. Oh, he got an ego, or he narcissistic. They think they all that. You feel me? You can't even talk good about yourself and they talk shit about you. Then when you go and feel bad about yourself, they want to come in and try to help. You feel me? Oh, you're not. You shouldn't feel bad. You're great. And they give you all of this little pep talk shit when you feeling bad about yourself. As soon as you start feeling good about yourself, they mad at you. They always want you in that in-between space of misery. You understand what I'm saying? You got to let that go. If you feel good about some shit, man, feel great about it. Scream that shit to the top of your lungs. If anybody else feels bad about how good you feel, fuck them. It ain't your fault that they life is shit or they feel like shit. They all, yeah, listen, you supposed to think you the best of whatever you can do, yo. Alright? Exactly. Niggas are really how you trying to feel bad because you feeling yourself. But then as soon as you go into not feeling yourself and feeling bad about yourself, then everybody want to come around and you should feel, they'll tell you should feel great about yourself. And then when you feel great about yourself, you need to calm down your ego. Like, it's y'all niggas is retarded, and I don't listen to people. I don't listen to people when it comes to that. I know what I am. I know what I am, and I don't need nobody to tell me what I am. I'm an awesome nigga. I'm an awesome motherfucker. Whether you believe it or not, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm an awesome motherfucker. I know some shitty fucking people. Compared to them, I'm awesome. I'm spectacular. Peanut is the greatest compared to these other people that I know with their shitty mannerisms and shitty lives and shitty mentalities and shit. I'm awesome, alright? So can't nobody ever tell me to calm my shit down or whatever. And you shouldn't let nobody tell you calm your shit down either. Nigga, listen, look, Socks. I make a damn good sandwich, Socks. And I challenge any nigga think he can make a better turkey sandwich than me. You feel me? Sometimes people see that type of in their own weird little minds. Some people will see this type of confidence as competitiveness. It's competition. Now let me tell you something about competition. It's not a bad thing. Competition is not a bad thing. Competition makes you sharper. If you never had anything to compete against, whether it's yourself or a rival, if you never had anything to compete against, how do you get better? And this goes for yourself too. This goes for competing with yourself. I compete with myself. I'm the only nigga I really compete with. Keep it 100. I'm the only nigga I compete with. Peanut of yesterday. I compete with Peanut of yesterday every day. Make that, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. You feel me? I'm competing with myself every day. That nigga from yesterday, that ain't me. That's another nigga. I'm gonna be better than that nigga. Yeah, whatever that nigga was doing yesterday, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and top that today. You feel me? That type of competition, man, sharpens niggas. Some niggas just can't handle the sharpening. Some niggas can't handle the sharpening, yo. Some niggas ain't built for being sharpened. Some niggas is dull and they like to stay dull, and that's cool. Stay in your little dull lane, man, but don't criticize the sharp niggas for being competitive and trying to using that to make themselves better. Now, it is some assholes out there, some narcissistic assholes out there, but you don't have to deal with them. You don't have to deal with them. Ignore them. You feel me? Yo, what's up, WD, man? What's poppin', G? Yeah, iron sharpens iron, yo. You can't get sharp if you ain't competing with somebody. Like, I love Go Gang. I love Go Gang, man. Paris, Alakazam, Boxer, Fiji, UFC, Shea Belladonna, MF Twillers. A lot of these niggas on the squad can do shit way better than me. Come to video editing, my nigga King and them got me on that. You feel me? When it come to, my nigga Perry be fucking with code and shit when he be making his shit for his streams and shit. That shit is beyond my spec right now. You feel me? These are the type of niggas that if I go into competition with, it's only gonna make me better. It'll only make me better going into competition. Friendly competition, not hateful competition. Friendly competition. If I say, yo, Perry, I see what Perry's doing with the code on the joint. All right, let me learn that real quick, and then let me see if I can do what he did or better. You feel me? That type of competitive spirit just made me better. Because now I know some shit that I didn't know before. Now I can do something I didn't do before, all because of what this nigga inspired me to jump on that competition. So being competitive, my nigga, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you trying to get better, you gonna need competition. There's no getting better. I don't know where people get this thing where you can get good things out of life without struggle. I don't know where anybody get this shit from where like they looking for this perfect life of no negativity. You better learn how to deal with that negativity, or you can't never get better. You feel me? It's like y'all niggas play video games on easy mode. Do y'all really play y'all games on easy mode? Fuck nah. At least normal. I know niggas that turn that shit on hard hell mode on the first go, but nigga, at least normal mode, nigga. Nobody turning that game on, so why you want to do life like that? Where you just exist and die. You feel me? On easy mode. You feel me? Like, struggle bring the best fruits. I'm all about that. Welcome, Cole. Welcome back, baby. My motherfucker said, howdy. Cole came in here with the cowboy greeting, howdy. Ain't nothing wrong with feeling good, but let me tell y'all something. Cole, fuck with Extremely Cold. When I'm telling y'all about how being confident and feeling good about yourself, y'all go check out Cole streams. Yeah, that's a motherfucker Cole, boy. You can't tell Cole shit. That's what I like about Cole. That's what I like about Cole. Shout out to Extremely Cole. That's what I like about her. You can't tell her shit. Alright? You can't tell her shit. Cause you can tell she feel good about herself. And she 100 with it. And she talk about it. And I'm sure a lot of people don't like that. You feel me? They don't like that about me. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Like, ain't nobody out here to coddle nobody else's insecurities, man. Fuck your insecurities. You feel me? If you don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't feel good about myself without making somebody else feel bad, then fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Y'all gotta learn how to say fuck them more. Y'all be caring too much. I think people be caring too much about other people's feelings. I understand about not disrespecting. It's one thing to be, well, I'm gonna just say this and, and then just disrespect this whole group of people and shit. I ain't talking about that. That ain't what I'm talking about. Yeah, being hateful and shit like that, that's being negative. But being positive about yourself and just having negative effects on somebody else, and that's on them. Fuck them. Alright? Anybody out there right there, I try to tell niggas, man, live today like a gangster, nigga. Alright? Don't let nobody tell you shit today. Try that shit out, yo. You'll get used to it. You'll be a lot happier, yo. Alright? Ain't nobody perfect out here. Y'all be striving for perfection that don't exist. You'll be alright. Ain't nobody perfect out here, yo. You can go live your life, yo. You can go be you. Be good at what you good at. Be bad at what you bad at, yo. Just own it. And fuck how that shit be making other motherfuckers feel, bro. Listen. And people always been like that, Socks. I know people like to jump on this generation where, like, yeah, people just get participation trophies and they soft that, but niggas, let's be honest. Soft niggas ain't just start popping up. Even the niggas that we thought was solid back in the day, you go find out when you get older that they was really soft niggas. You feel me? Ain't nothing. Only difference is now we just see it more. Exposure. We see it more. You feel me? It used to be just in our neighborhoods. We judged, we was judging the world based off of our neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Out of the 8 or 9 or 10 niggas that you had, or 16 people that you hung with in your neighborhood, you judge the entire world and how it works off of, well, why do people do this? My niggas don't do this. My niggas don't do that. Yeah, that's just, but we get to see the rest of the world now and see how they feel and how they talk and shit. Hey, this shit ain't nothing new. Cause these same soft motherfuckers look at their parents. Where you think they got that shit from? You feel me? And where you think they got it from? Or where you think they got it from? You feel me? Like, yeah, they've been here. They've been here. Listen, hey Caramel, what's up, baby? Yo, drunken doughboy, what's happening, baby? Let me sip my coffee and hit my blunt real quick. Welcome. I'm just rambling, yo. Freestyle podcast, as always, man. It's a lane for everybody, man. It's a lane for the softer built niggas. Everybody good for something. All right, everybody good for something. You know, you had your villages and shit back in the day. Everybody want a fucking warrior. Everybody want a farmer. You understand what I'm saying? Them niggas was usually separated. Everybody want a hunter. Alright? Them niggas was usually separated. Everybody got their good shit they good for, yo. So, you know what I mean? I just feel like, you know, what's happening is with this online shit, all of these people are like leaking into each other's spaces. Like you get the soft niggas, then they're leaking to like tough nigga territory. And then they'll try to apply they soft niggas rules to tough niggas territories and vice versa. Tough niggas are leaking to soft nigga territory and then try to make the soft niggas abide by their rules and shit. Yeah, we need mental segregation. Round of applause for mental segregation, yo. If my son is a warrior, I want that nigga to be around warriors. If my son is a soft nigga, let him be around soft niggas. Let him maximize his softness. He not go a soft nigga ain't gonna maximize his potential hanging around a bunch of warriors because it's outside of his lane, and vice versa. A warrior ain't gonna maximize his potential hanging around a bunch of soft nigga shit. That's just how it is, yo. I think, yeah, we need a mental segregation, my nigga. Steel sharpens steel once again. Some niggas is doctors. Some niggas is army soldiers. You feel me? Some, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they separated in the military for a reason. They put all the doctor niggas in the military together. They put all the soldier infantry niggas and all of that shit. They put them niggas together. The Navy SEALs, they put them niggas together. They do that for a reason. It's effective. Right? Because the doctor niggas is talking doctor shit. And they strengthening up their doctor shit. You feel me? Alright? The infantry niggas, the soldiers, the warriors, they talking they soldier warrior shit. They strengthening they soldier warrior shit. So, I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's a lane for everybody. And once people find their lanes and be cool with their lanes, yo, I think they can get the most potential out of themselves. Real talk. I could be wrong. Now, this is just me talking. This is just me yapping. This is random. I could feel like this right now, and then I could have a completely different outlook on it by 4 o'clock. So don't write none of this shit down. Because there is also a balance to be thrown in there, too. There's also a balance to be thrown in there. Because you can't be 1,000% warrior, right? You can't be 1,000% warrior. Alright? You'll be a fucking psychopath. Alright? Everything will be conflict and confrontation with you. Alright? You can't be 1,000% warrior. You need a percentage of softness in there, right? Alright? Some empathy and shit, right? You can't be 1,000% soft. Alright? 1,000% soft, you'll never get anything done, you'll never get listened to, and you'll get walked over. You can't be 1,000% soft, yo. You gotta have a little warrior and you gotta have a little backbone. So it's always a balance too. So once again, don't write none of this shit I'm saying down. This is just random blunt talk. Y'all know how it go. The blunt burning, so I'm running my mouth. Subject to change, exactly. My thought process is very liquid. It's solid. It's the same ocean, but the current to change. You feel me? AZ, what up, AZ? What's happening, big dog? You feel me? Yeah, my thought process is very liquid because it's open to all possibilities. You feel me? I believe in whatever you think is the truth now could be a lie in 30 minutes. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. Everything real until it ain't real no more. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I keep my thoughts liquid. I don't ever try to put that shit in a box and encapsulate it. It's definitely open to change. Change is, evolution is change. Evolution is survival. You feel me? So, if I want to survive, I got to be ready to, bend my thought process to how I need to be, or how it should be, or to whatever the facts are. So, Whenever y'all pull up to my weed talks or my blunt talks or whatever, man, please do not write none of this shit down. You know what I mean? Don't try to. I'm telling you right now, don't hold me 1,000% accountable for this shit, because I can have a whole. I can sit here after this podcast, nigga, and be like, damn, you know what? I ain't think about this. I ain't think about that. What about this situation? What about that situation? And I can have an entire different thought process by 4 o'clock. Easy peasy. All right. So yeah, don't take none of my shit as fact, y'all. Yeah. Hey, look, I already told you, though, boy. That's all you. That's all you, man. But you know what? Let's get to that too, because I am a nerd nigga too, and I do forget that. I gotta let y'all niggas know that we do talk games and shit around here too, yo. So my nigga just bought up this game called Scorn. All I could tell from that game is that game is like really penis heavy. I don't know, I seen like 2 scenes of that game and I'm like, nah, I'm good. It was a scene where like a nigga was skinned from head to toe, and then they flipped his skinned penis out and a machine locked onto it and I guess milked this nigga. This nigga had a skinless dick getting sucked on by a machine, and I was like, yeah, I don't look like one of them games I really fuck with it. Don't look like I have a lot of fun with this game. This game look cringy as shit. You know what I mean? So it was like, I'm straight. You know what it reminded me of? What's that movie, bruh? Was it Super Bad? It was Super Bad, right? Where old boy kept drawing pictures of dicks. Like he was obsessed with, it was Super Bad, right? With McLovin and them niggas, right? Yeah, it reminded me of Super Bad. Old boy that liked to draw all them dicks. It was just dicks everywhere. Like dicks on the wall, alien dicks. It was like, nah, it's a lot of dicks. This game is real dick heavy. Yeah, super cock heavy over here. So I'm like, I'm good. Yeah, I'm straight. He said, AZ said he about to check it out. AZ, be ready for a lot of dicks. Yeah, just be ready, yo. You turn that game on, be ready for a lot of dicks. And while we talking about games, I guess let me get on my soapbox while we on the subject of games, yo. Listen, Gotham Knights. Round of applause for Gotham Knights. I hate you internet niggas. Ooh-wee, I hate you niggas. I hate you little internet gaming expert ass niggas. Swear y'all know every fucking thing. Oh my god, that game is locked at 30 frames. It's gonna be trash. Every time I read those comments, that's what it sounds like to me in my head. Oh my god. This game is locked at 30 frames per second. My stream is at 30 frames a second right now, so I guess my stream is trash. I'll take it. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say there's a conspiracy against DC Comics. Let's keep it 100. There's a pro-Marvel, anti-DC Comics conspiracy that's been going on since forever. Since the DCEU popped up, there's been a whole conspiracy. Alright, and Disney got the money to make it happen. So let's not act like it's beyond Disney to do this type of shit. Alright, fuck Rotten Tomatoes. That's why I don't listen to these niggas. First off, when I look at pictures of the niggas who review the movies, nigga, it automatically turned me off from it. I'm like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? And why the fuck do I care what this weird looking ass nigga say about this fucking movie, bro? Why do I give a fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, yo, what the fuck is they be look, everybody look, fuck these review niggas because they ain't got the same taste I got anyway. Why do I be looking for these niggas to tell me if I should like a movie or not? We don't like the same shit. I be looking at these niggas who, yo, go pull up a picture of these niggas who review these movies. When you go to IGN and they say Black Adam was trash, Go look at the nigga that reviewed that movie and look at that nigga and say he don't even look like a nigga I will watch a movie with. I wouldn't kick it and watch Black Adam with this fucking neck beard nigga ass right here, bro. Listen, there's an open conspiracy against DC Comics, bro. Alright, and it ain't even like hidden anymore. Movies get announced and they be like it's trash. Movies get announced from DC and they be like, that shit trash. Already, Rotten Tomatoes said they got a 27. Nigga, the movie come out in 3 years. How the fuck Rotten Tomatoes get that shit a 37, nigga? What the fuck is going on, bruh? Listen. This is the point that I'm making is, listen. I'm with that. Hey, yo, Socks, I'm with that. I'm gonna get to that. Socks, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that too. Let's talk about it. So on the gaming side, Gotham Knights is a good game. I'm not really sure what y'all niggas be expecting from video games nowadays. I don't know what y'all expect. It's a Batman game. You beat niggas the fuck up. Alright, and they letting you upgrade your niggas. They let you go around the city with, you know what I mean? I don't know what y'all complaining about. Everybody that I know played the game, liked the game. Y'all the same niggas that told me Arkham Origins was trash, and that's one of my favorite fucking Arkham games. Alright? So, fuck them reviewers and shit. Y'all niggas just be, fuck them reviewers and fuck these little video game ass expert niggas who never even tried to put a video game together. Don't even understand the ins and outs of making a game at all. Just as an artist, I get offended. As an artist, I get offended when people judge some shit before they even touch it. That's why I try not to say anything about anything unless I actually put hands on it. If I play the game and be like, okay, all right, I don't like it, I'm going to give you my reasons, my actual reasons why I don't like it. You understand what I'm saying? Not just because this said that and that said this and this nigga said this. I can't be like, this shit trash. I know niggas that'll be like, this shit trash. Like, do you play it yet? Nah, I ain't play that shit. It's trash. You ain't even played it yet. Shut the fuck up. You feel me? Nigga, I hate niggas like that. Cause y'all, it's like y'all niggas just want y'all the niggas that want the world to burn. You feel me? So as an artist, it's like, yo, these niggas, there's niggas out there who really put their families to the side and work hard on this fucking game and shit and put this shit together. And you shooting it down. You ain't even give it a chance when you shot it down. Y'all niggas ain't shit. I'm an artist. I'm gonna be putting out games one day. I'm gonna have to deal with niggas like y'all one day. That's gonna tell me my shit trash before it even drop. You feel me? Now, back to that shit, right? For any of my comic book heads out there who, you know, read the comics or whatever, Marvel petty as fuck for jump. I'm gonna tell you, Marvel straight sucked DC's dick when it came to the multiverse. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Marvel Comics was never multiverse centered. DC Comics are multiverse centered. At any given year, you can have 8 different Batman titles in 8 different Batman universes. That's how DC Comics do. At any given time, they are constantly having multiversal situations going on. Let me go ahead and get rid of this sex bot here, or whatever the fuck this nigga is. So, like, yeah, let's go and get that nigga out of here. So, like, if anybody read DC Comics, they got everything from Deceased, Earth 2. Listen, DC Comics have been riding the multiverse wave for like 20 years now, even longer. Alright, and the fact that Marvel went ahead and tried to snatch that multiverse idea and run with it, because they already knew that DC was going to do it. So then when DC do it, niggas, you know, the weirdo niggas who don't know gonna be like, DC stealing from Marvel. That's how it work. You feel me? DC been, I mean, they even threw Watchmen into their main universe. DC has been doing multiversal resets and all that shit, nigga, forever. Marvel do that shit like here and there. They got their what if comics, but they don't really carry an entire universe. You feel me? Listen, So any niggas who read the comics can see that Marvel really did a dick move towards DC. They snatched the meat off of their multiverse idea and they are running with it hard. Like Flashpoint, like ain't even gonna, like when the Flashpoint movie dropped, it ain't gonna hit you as hard as it's supposed to hit you. Because you niggas is tired of multiverse already. Marvel done tired us out with all them whack ass multiverse movies. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness was trash. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Tell me I'm wrong. Multiverse of Madness was trash, nigga. Alright. Multiverse of Madness was trash. I was ready for the X-Men. Ooh, I was ready. I said, this is it. This is it. I'm ready for the X-Men, nigga. Yeah. And then Professor X gone. I was like, oh. That's it? That's what y'all was gonna do? Like Doctor Strange ain't about to go home and be like, yo, let me find this Professor X nigga if he exists in my world, cause yeah, that nigga crazy. Who the fuck is he? Like, they wasted the X-Men like that, and Mr. Fantastic, bruh, out, nigga. Listen, I was mad in the motherfucker because I was ready for the X-Men. I don't even like the Avengers. I don't like Iron Man. I don't like Thor. I don't like Captain. Nigga, I'm black. Why the fuck would I like Captain America? And the funny, ironic shit about that is, I really like Civil War and Winter Soldier, which are Captain America movies. Those are like some of the only couple of Marvel movies I really go back and watch. That's because of the action and the fighting, top tier shit. Outside of Daredevil, I don't even like the rest of the Avengers. Hulk, the only nigga I really fuck with. I wanted the X-Men, and this is what you gonna give me for the X-Men? A fake out, a little quick here and there, like here today, gone today. Like, nah, fuck y'all niggas for that one. All right, fuck y'all niggas for that one. All right, so like they really, yeah, Marvel been, they've been biting. They been biting. I see what they doing. So now they got us all tired of the multiverse already. So that DC ain't even got a chance to use the multiverse for real. Like Flashpoint ain't gonna hit the same when it come out. All right. Yeah. But look, and now listen. Now, of course, the reason why they got Patrick Stewart on Multiverse of Madness, and the reason why Hugh Jackman is coming back for this Wolverine shit. One, because Ryan Reynolds won't leave him alone about it. But two, they under contract. It's the reason why we won't really get a new X-Men until like 2025, 24, 26 or some shit like that. Because they under contract, even though the rights reverted back, they got to keep the actors on for a certain amount of years. They can't replace the X-Men actors for like a couple more, for like a year or two more. You feel me? That's why they brought Patrick Stewart back. That's why they okay with using Hugh Jackman. Them niggas is still on contract. If them niggas wanted to drop a new X-Men movie, they would have to first offer these jobs to the original cast first that Fox had. That's the contract. That's why, they making us wait on the X-Men to that contract right now. That's why they ain't announced. Notice they haven't announced nobody. All of them are, but I doubt they'll take the jobs, but all of them are. All of them niggas is still on contract. So, and I don't think like the older niggas is Holly Berry. I think like the newer niggas like from First Class, because I think it's the niggas who signed contracts and had multi-movie contracts before they sold. So James McAvoy, them type niggas. You feel me? Them type niggas was still on contract and shit. So, and Hugh Jackman, of course, because he was still on contract for, or whatever. But, I mean, Hugh Jackman ain't doing it for that. Hugh Jackman doing it for the love of it. Yeah, Hugh Jackman is doing it because of, him and Ryan Reynolds is cool and, that type of shit. And he missed that shit. That nigga was known as Wolverine for like almost like for a long fucking time, nigga. You know what I mean? So yeah, that nigga be missing that shit. He be posing in the mirror. If you don't think that nigga Hugh Jackman ain't been at the crib of the years posing in the mirror like doing all of that shit, yeah, that nigga do that shit from time to time. Ain't no way he can't. He probably slick his hair up and shit when ain't nobody looking. He probably still got the claws at the crib. They probably let that nigga take the claws home. Yeah, he missed that shit. Cause he ain't did shit else for real. What else he did after that? After Wolverine, Wolverine was it for that nigga for real. Real Steel. Nobody give a fuck about Real Steel, nigga. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that nigga. Yo, Twillers. Yerp. Go gang. Go gang. Go gang. I don't like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Greatest Showman, see, and I guess he did that. I don't really fuck with that type of shit. That ain't like a movie Peanut to tune in for right there. So, you know, that flew past my particular radar. So I guess he did that. I mean, but, you know, that shit don't hit like Wolverine, though. You know what I mean? But I don't like that nigga. I don't like him as Wolverine, though. Yo, Perry, here, go gang, go gang. Yeah, listen, D.O., I want, you know, it's crazy, but it can't never be done. But when I seen how Carl Urban looked as the Butcher from The Boys, man, that nigga look like Wolverine. Man, that nigga look like Wolverine, bruh. It's like y'all wasted this nigga on Thor. You wasted Carl Urban on Thor, nigga. He could have been the best Wolverine, nigga. When I see, yo, seeing that nigga as the Butcher, every time I see that nigga, I'm like, yo, this nigga got Logan energy, nigga. Comic book Wolverine. I ain't talking about Hugh Jackman Wolverine. Yeah, that nigga was a soft nigga. I'm talking about I'll kill my own homies if I had to. Wolverine, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck. I make them hard decisions, nigga. I'll kill everybody in this bitch just to get the job done, Wolverine. You feel me? Like, that's the energy I got from that nigga on The Boys. Every time I look at that nigga on The Boys, I don't look at that nigga as the Butcher. I look at that nigga as fucking Wolverine. Like, look at Wolverine out here running shit with no powers. But they wasted that nigga on Thor. He was the bald-headed nigga, the executioner on Thor, Ragnarok, and all the rest of them joints or whatever. Yeah, they wasted that nigga. Yeah, it's Nana. Yeah, they wasted that nigga on that little bullshit ass role, yo. Yo, Lucky Merc, what up, big dog? Yeah, all good, man. We running out of blunt, man. We went into nerd territory now. I was talking some work shit earlier, but yeah. I just, once again, man, back to the game and shit, man. Like, listen, yeah, niggas talked all that shit. That's why I hate niggas, man. I don't know. Sometimes I just hate seeing the complaining. I hate the fact that niggas can complain on some shit before they actually get their hands on it or try it out or touch it. The way niggas treated Gotham Knights, bro. It's disgusting the way y'all treated that shit. Now y'all love it. But the way they even just before the game even came out, I remember niggas when they first seen like gameplay of it, it was like that shit looked trash. It's like, dog, this is like early gameplay. This is like last year sometime. Yo, Socks, I said that too. She too old now, but I always had Angela Bassett set a storm in my mind. Either Angela Bassett or Pam Grier. Yeah, a young Pam Grier, nigga. Whoo, look, I think I was a fiend for Pam. I don't know. That's probably why I got my older women fixed for, nigga, because, yeah, when I was a young nigga, I used to look up, yo, Pam Grier was bad in the motherfucker, nigga. Like, yeah, listen, a young Pam Grier boy, listen. And I say this again, Drunken Doughboy, like, Go take a look at who doing the reviews. Go pull up their profile. Go just look at them. You ain't even gotta read their profile or their background. Just look at them and ask yourself, would I even play this game with this nigga? Do he look like we like the same shit anyway? You feel me? Like, I don't think me and him even like the same shit anyway. Like, why am I listening to this one nigga reviewing this shit? Why do they let that go? Why do they let IGN and shit like that happen? To where they let one person give their opinion on some shit and they hold that shit as law. Like, who the fuck is that nigga? And not just IGN, any of these niggas, Game Informer, whoever the fuck is out here doing movie reviews and shit like that, you know what I mean? I understand like the YouTube videos or movie reviews and shit. That's people giving their own personal opinion. But you know, when these big companies do these reviews, they don't put it through as personal opinion. They put it through as this is how the company feels. You know what I mean? Which means this represents thousands upon millions of people and how they feel. You feel me? So they don't always say this is how, you know, Ryan so and so feels in the editing department. This is how he feels. They don't say that. You feel me? So yeah, fuck them niggas with them reviews. See it for yourself. That's what I say. I mean, you can tell if it's your vibe just from looking at, you know, previews or whatever. You can tell if it's your vibe or shit that you fuck with. Black Adam look like some shit I'll fuck with. I'm gonna give it a shot. I ain't looking for no Oscar-worthy performance and shit. I'm looking for a bunch of superhero shit. I'm looking for niggas getting beat up and fucked up and using their powers and shit. Alright? I ain't really looking for all that Shakespearean shit all the time. You feel me? Niggas be looking for Shakespeare in a Marvel movie or in a DC movie. I'm just looking for niggas with capes to punch niggas. Why y'all looking for Shakespeare with niggas that wear drawers on the outside of their clothes? Y'all niggas weird. Y'all niggas weird. Y'all niggas is looking for Shakespeare and you know what I mean, all this top tier writing and all this shit for. You don't even read the comics. That too, though, boy. That too. You gotta ask yourself that. Are they even qualified? Like you gonna get a nigga to review Gotham Knights. You go look at his resume. What games do he like? He likes Zelda, Pokemon. You feel me? Call of Duty, Apex, Fortnite. Nothing in that category of games that reviewer likes would relate to anything that's going on in Gotham at all. You feel me? Gotham is beat 'em up shit. Fuck some shit up. Be Batman. For me, any of them Arkham games is for Batman fans. I guess I'm looking at it as a Batman fan. You feel me? I get some new Batman material to absorb. You know what I mean? As long as, you know, they ain't make it all corny and shit like that, I got some new Batman material to absorb. It's an interactive comic book to a nigga like me. It's just a step up from reading the books, you know, comic books where the pages, where the characters don't move. They go one frame per lifetime. You know what I'm talking about? Comic books. Yeah, I read those. You feel me? Right on my phone, nigga. Right when I'm bored, I read comics on my phone. I'll crush a whole saga or some shit, nigga, in a couple hours. Like real talk. So it's like, if I can enjoy a comic book, nigga, you talk about 30 frames and shit. I don't give a fuck about no 30 frames, nigga. This is an interactive comic book. I played a Telltale's Batman game. Who gives a fuck about frames? If you play Telltale's games, you don't give a fuck about frame rate, nigga. You press like 3-4 buttons at a time on you know what I mean, per fight. Who gives a fuck about frame rate on that shit for real? As long as my shit ain't slow and laggy or some shit like that and skipping. Who gives a fuck about, you know, that type of shit that y'all niggas is talking about? I'm gonna enjoy the game just like I know I am. Oh yeah, Merc, because DC is definitely all over the place. I blame Marvel. If niggas would have let DC grow the way they wanted to, I think DC would have been alright. The fans and the influence and shit is really what fucked up DC, bruh. The fans and the influence really fucked up DC in it with their movie shit and how they got them niggas stumbling. They like, well, niggas like it, but then they don't like it. They like it, so let's fuck with it. But nah, let's not fuck with it. Let's keep this. Let's not keep this. People like the fan. They really let the fans get in their head, and not the fans of like the DC movies, but the Marvel fans. They let the Marvel machine get in there. They should have kept going. They should have just kept going. I feel like they should have rolled that entire series out. Alright? I wanted to see that Dark Side Justice League fight. After I seen the Zack Snyder shit, I wanted to see that Dark Side Justice League fight. Hell yeah, Dark Side look beast as shit, nigga. What, nigga? Then they had that nigga fighting Zeus and Ares. Nigga, it took Zeus and Ares and shit to beat this nigga the first time. I'm like, hell yeah. This nigga had to get beat by gods, nigga. It ain't like that nigga Darkseid got beat up by like some regular superhero niggas in his time. He got beat up by, that was Zeus, nigga. You know, lightning bolt Zeus, god of Olympus, nigga, and Ares, nigga. Like, they beat Darkseid the furthest. So it like, you know, like, yeah, I want to see that. And we might not ever get to see it because y'all got DC backpedaling and shit. And what's crazy is these movies made money. What's crazy is them DC movies made money. Like, they made all their money back. They ain't lose no money. Them niggas ain't lose no money. I think niggas should have just gave DC the same chance that they gave Marvel. Because when Marvel first came out, they was dropping trash movies. But they was the only thing we had, so I wasn't a lot to compare to. We had to deal with Thor Part 1. We had to deal with Captain America, the first Avenger. That shit was trash. The first Iron Man was cool. The first Avengers movie is forgettable. Look at me right now. Listen to my voice. Go look at your speakers right now. And if you watching this stream on YouTube, look at me right in my face, nigga. When the last time you went back and watched the first Avengers? When the last time you said, damn, let me go watch that first Avengers? Huh? When the last time you turned? How many years has it been, nigga? How many years, nigga? Not months. How many years has it been since you went back and watched the first Avengers? I'll wait. Matter of fact, I won't wait. Perry saw last week. Fuck you, Paris. Paris, I saw last week, nigga. Quah. This is my name. Go gang. Go gang. Listen, bruh. I know, bruh. Listen. Look at Caramel. I need to go back and watch it again. Look at you. You forgot all about that fucking movie, Caramel. The first nigga Perry I saw last week though, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, Paris. Move, nigga. Move, nigga. The first Captain America movie, man. I won't, man. It was just. I'm gonna tell you about the first Captain America movie, yo. I didn't like. I felt like it should have been more Captain America action. It wasn't enough Captain America action. Like they did all that shit they did. Like they focused so much on the other shit, and then they did a montage for the action. They just like sped. I wanted to see I wanted to see him pull a mission, like a real mission, a successful mission. Why is Captain America a badass? Oh yeah, because he led these niggas in the head successfully. The only whole mission they showed was the mission they failed on. Type shit. You feel me? Like I wanted to see that nigga like run a mission, get his squad through there, like do some real militaristic shit. Like how, like the follow-up Captain America movies, even though they had a shitload of superheroes in them, they still had a what's that nigga name, bruh? What's that nigga name? Tom Clancy type feel to the movies. Yeah, that's how Captain America movies felt. Like Mission Impossible with powers. James Bond with powers. It was real Tom Clancy-ish. You know what I mean? The other movies and shit, yo. So it's like you know what I'm saying? Like the first one, I don't know. I ain't really like the first one. Yo. I ain't fuck with it too heavy. Like I wanted to see more, and then we didn't even get a Cap versus Red Skull fight. You feel me? We ain't even get a Cap versus Red Skull fight, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, yo. What's up, Wavy Archives? What's up, Wavy? How we doing? Yo, welcome. They gonna hit me with the. That's all right. They called me the. Yeah, listen. They ain't even let that nigga fight Red Skull, bruh. Like, that shit is wild. How you ain't gonna let me fight? How you ain't gonna let the nigga fight Red Skull, yo? So it's like they just sucked that nigga Red Skull up into a skull. I want to see this nigga. I want to see Red Skull scrap, nigga. I want to see him and Cap Bing be blocking shields. You know what I mean? Whipping out the pistol, pa. I want to see all that shit, and they ain't give me none of that. I felt like if they would have waited, like in the type of shit they was on Captain America 2 and 3, I felt like we would have got that, yo. On that vibe right there, we would have got that. But yo, listen though, it's time for Peanut to slide. Yeah, it's time for me to slide, yo. I've been too long now. It's been an hour, 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Listen, yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with your boy for this blunt time, man. We got a lot off our chest. I don't even remember what we talked about. Whatever needed to be talked about today, yo. You feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and slide because it's about time for me to go do some Bruce Wayne shit. You know, I gotta go into Wayne Enterprises and shit. If I don't show up, it's gonna be a problem. Alright, so once again, I love y'all niggas. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all motherfucking day. Put some positivity out there, yo. Don't be a dickhead, man. Go gang, go gang, go gang. Hold it down for your boy, man.